This is Joe. 2 hours ago, Joe should have been awake so that he would have been able to catch the live match where his favorite team would have been playing their football game in the finals. Joe was expecting to hear his alarm clock go off, but sadly, it did not work. Our friend Bob has advised us that the batteries in the alarm clock stopped working, and as a result, Joe was not able to hear the alarm go off. Joe is now awake and he is now wondering how we can help him to solve the issue of having his alarm clock working again. How can we help Joe? First, we had identified that the problem is Joe needs some new batteries because the old ones no longer work. And then from here, Joe wants us to give him some simple steps that he can take in order to solve the problem and get his clock back up and running. So the first step that we would outline is that Joe gets some new batteries for the alarm clock. Having received his new batteries, he would then remove the old batteries from the clock and then he would place the new batteries in the clock. A fourth step would be to reset the clock so that it shows the correct time. And then fifth step, he would turn the knob to the time he wants the alarm to be activated, and then finally he would press the alarm button to allow the alarm to go off at the correct time. So we have technically provided Joe with 6 easy steps that he can follow in order to solve the problem of getting his alarm clock back up and running. These steps we refer to as algorithm. Algorithm are a set of steps or instructions that we follow whenever we want to solve a problem. So we use algorithm in our daily lives for recreational purposes, educational purposes, businesses, information technology areas, as well as every other area we can think of where there is a problem that needs to be solved, and then steps that will be taken in order to solve those problems. Alright, so having followed the steps, we realized that Joe's alarm clock is now working again, so that means that the algorithm that we provided was a very good one as it assisted him with solving his problem. So in general terms, we have outlined that an algorithm is a step-by-step guide or instructions that should be followed to solve a problem or problems. And again, algorithm can be used for personal use in information technology, among other areas, as long as we are solving problems and we need to follow some instructions, then we consider those as algorithms. In our next video tutorial, we will look at 2 ways that we can represent an algorithm in order to solve problems. So in other words, 2 ways that we can use set of steps in order to solve problems that we face, especially in IT. Thank you so very much for watching, and please stay tuned for the next video tutorial.